Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are checking out our last game of 2022, and it is Return to Monkey Island. It's a newer game. Came out on Game Pass. Checking it out on Series X. I have not played the old Return to Monkey Island games, but I know what they're about. You know, it's kind of like story-driven puzzle solving, point and click. So here we go. First time checking out Return to Monkey Island. Scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security... Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. I got eaten by a snake. I got buried alive. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot. Things backfired on LeChuck, because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scumbar handle the catering. This is the daisy we stomped on together. Wedding traditions are weird. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Oh man, This was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. Love did win out in the end. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Alright, we caught up. Caught up on all the adventures from the past. Settings, let's double dip. There's some stuff in here. Nothing looks too crazy. Everything looks good. Video, sure. More bother, worse spacing. Alright, new game. Casual, all the story, all the fun. Or hard mode, harder puzzles, the full monkey. We're going hard mode because it's the last game of the year. Why not? Enjoy, guys. Here we go.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes,
sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one.
Let me, what's going on here?
It's the best thing
There
you'll ever
we
eat
go.
in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
I was like, what the heck? Chucky has good ideas.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Okay, let's go get some coinage.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead.
And a coin, scurvy doogs.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there. We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there. Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boom!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key. Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dog.
Hey,
Nah, I want to get scurvy dog.
exhibit removed. Aw.
Oh, there's a ratty in the barrel.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
So where's the alley to get coinage?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really, really... It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Okay.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
There's grog in there.
Good, you unlocked it.
Okay.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by...
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Gross.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh. Gross. I don't see any coins. Not real ones, anyway.
I dare you to pick up that slug.
I thought it was a piece of it. A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin. Hey, Chucky! It says you're supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
I dare you to take a drink of this.
No way, I'm not doing that.
I double dare you to take a drink of this.
Don't want to get sick before I get my scurvy dog.
Double dog.
I double dog dare you to take a drink of this.
I'll do it for 1,000,000 pieces of 8.
You will?
No.
Triple dipple
I
dare.
triple dipple dare you to drink this.
I'll do it if you do it first.
What's that over there?
Where?
Okay, I took a drink.
You did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so.
Do it again then.
Okay, you don't have to drink, but I dare you to wash your hands.
Fine. Your turn.
Ew! You actually did it!
Your turn.
No way.
I can stand on my head without using my hands. Your turn.
No way. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
I want, say, 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Can we get some chicken foot fries?
You got 2 pieces of 8?
No.
Then no fries.
Can we get a
Grog.
mug of grog, please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
I dare you. Let the boy drink.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Oh, you bet it. In the shit
Tastes like
water.
a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
God. Plus, he put his hand in the shit,
This
and then he's
is
eating
the
it.
perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know.
Sick.
What do you want to do? I wonder where those 2 people we were following went. I wonder where those...
Let's get out of here. Actually, I didn't do the parrot.
Sounds real.
Okay. Not bad. It's not bad
That's
so
my
far.
friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies, but the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you
No more about
at
anchors.
an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert
Stop
on
it.
anchors. I read a lot.
Holy. So much about anchors. I'm anchored out.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yes.
I win!
Hey, hands off! That's our bread! Stop it! That's our bread!
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal property.
And no respect.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Don't feed the duck. Don't feed the I want to feed the duck!
I have an extra.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Groom the duck.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Okay.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Catch up.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself. Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Scurvy doggo.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox. Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level!
I win.
I win!
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if! Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Okay.
I found one!
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
Oh no.
You're so.
I'll still...
I for sure.
In your...
You fit.
extra tooth in the back?
I already found a 4-leaf clover.
Can I clover the duck? Lucky duck. Whoa! Shared your luck. We got a lucky
I
duck.
want to feed the duck. Excuse me.
Yes?
Never mind.
I wonder where this pap.
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
Stop it! I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Coinage.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes, well,
Oh god.
That was fun.
Aw, man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
That was cool. I wish I had another coin. Hey, Dad.
Guybrush?
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey,
Hello.
kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
We got
is.
scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Return to Monkey Island. We did it, guys. Achievement Part 1.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Hey, how's it going, Blue? Good morning. Checking out Return to Monk Island.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
How was the cross out? Was it good or was it trash?
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
You can build helis. Nice.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think there's
to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain
Sea of Thieves
Madison.
update coming out.
Wait! is
tomorrow.
Captain Madison? She's like famous. I've got her
Supposed
on
to
a
be a
trading
big
card.
one.
Her plunder stats are amazing.
They're
Plunder
fixing a
stats
lot
aren't
of the
Then the others were
PvP
Captain
stuff.
Lila and Captain Trent.
Shores of
It was
Gold
Lila
fix.
who threatened to
They
kill you?
said.
Look, they weren't that great, okay?
Now when
Listen to
you
the story.
defeat a
Want
boat,
me
you
to
get all
slaughter
their
him?
supplies.
Don't
Barrels
bother.
floats
He's
up
just a
at the end of
harmless
the fight.
hack who thinks he has a
So
good
you
idea
don't
for
have
a
to
pirate raid.
you don't have to go for storage anymore, like searching around and loading up. So it should be good. So when we get when we do some more Sea of Thieves after I get through this game, you know, when we do the PvP, you're gonna be able to keep that supplies. Or is the update today? Is it today? I won't
not
be able to.
exactly
Like,
a
I'm
raid.
only doing this
What
because
else would we
I just
be
woke up and then
interested
I
in?
gotta go back into work in a bit. But I'm gonna do at least a few hours of this before I go in.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
But that's good though. It's updated. But I think our Sea of Thieves way of doing it for leveling up will still work. So that's good.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
You're a legit copter.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture,
So
I don't know what
you're
else to
turning
tell you.
minivans
Great.
and the helis,
Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, high on
No,
life, dude.
of
Bugged
course
out.
not. Why
Unplayable.
waste money on an expedition when you can just join the
I,
one that's already going?
You
Have
just
fun
go
with
watch
your
my
scary
YouTube and you
ghost
see
friend.
how I broke the game.
Bye-bye.
Lost
Well,
all
the slight problem
progress.
with that idea is that LeChuck and I are
Lost like 3
basically
hours.
mortal enemies.
And I don't know if I'm going back. I literally broke the game where I couldn't go back to a save. I couldn't go back to a checkpoint. And it spawned me in a part of the level where I couldn't get out of it.
Fine.
I was boxed in.
I don't need you or your money.
It was a complete buggy
I
mess,
can do
and there
this
was
on
no
my
way
own.
out.
If I can't
And
buy
no
a ship,
save or
I'll
anything
steal
that
one.
could get me
I'm
out.
a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey
So
Island no
I
matter
think
what
I'm
it
down
takes.
on Eye on Life, dude.
I like the old pirate leaders better.
Like, it was just before getting that third bounty, and then I got into an area that I wasn't supposed to, and I needed a certain weapon, apparently. And I never had the weapon on me, so I was permanently locked in. So that's High on Life. I think that might be maybe the first or second game where I could not finish because the game was broken. It was rough.
How clever.
Like, it was okay. I was starting to have fun, but once the game completely bricked, that was it for me.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions
Just go
available.
watch my High on
Serve
Life
under
YouTube.
LeChuck, the
Just
most
go watch
fearsome
the last
pirate on
5
the 8
minutes.
seas.
You'll see how bad it
Equal
was.
opportunity employer.
Literally
Required
took
here.
it right out of me.
Looking for a job?
Like,
Step
I was
this
like,
way.
I'm done, dude.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
Clippy.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job isn't... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith, John Smith. Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew.
It
Here
was
a ship and a crew.
okay, like
Right
the High
for
on
taking.
Life game,
All
but
I had to do was get on board.
I think I was like halfway done the game or something, and then it just
Mutiny
broke.
the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
So this is technically my last game of the year for Caston. So we're going out on this.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Hey.
Threepwood, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush Threepwood?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey.
What is it?
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
Expedition to
We gotta
fabled
change
Monkey
your
Island.
face, guys.
Crew positions available. Serve
Something
under
about
LeChuck,
that
the most
face
fearsome
that I
pirate
just
on
wanna
the 8
punch.
seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Was that Step Brothers? Remember that? There's something about you that I just want to slug you.
How clever.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
We need a mop and we gotta change our face. What is going on here?
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Remind me how long we've been married?
Well, it still feels like the first day somehow.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santo Domingo. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It doesn't look finished. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. Going out of business? This place is an institution. They're having a half-off sale. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally and historically accurate. The sign says so. The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
I'm planning...
To sail with LeChuck is most brash, Guybrush. But it is what you must do. Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Ooh. You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much.
I like that.
Diminishes the
Give
voyage.
me some book of hints. For
Thanks.
sure.
No charge.
No charge. How do I... Okay. That's cool then. So if we get stuck, check the hint book.
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Never mind.
I never do. All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle.
For
I'm
upload
about
and
to
a download
franchise.
over there.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her
haven't
base
missed too much.
of
I'm
operations,
looking for a
people
mop.
have been complaining. They say she brings a bad
for a
element
mop.
to town.
We're gonna
but
go
that
up to
bad
the
element spends a
kitchen
lot
or
of
whatever
money
area.
on
We're gonna get one.
So, what am I supposed to do?
So you haven't missed much.
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Gotcha.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
We got a glober.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Huh, never seen one of those before. Hey, Wally. It's the pirate life for me.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Okay.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone,
6 gig,
cinnamon,
eh?
monkey blood,
Wow.
mint, and an annoying
Well,
skull.
that will take you all day. We'll
Mark
see you in
yourself
9
down
hours.
For one less lashing this
Damn
voyage.
it, Blue. Damn you.
Funny story.
No, I won't be able to check it. Well, I could.
Sign on to the crew.
If I get off work late tonight,
He must
I
be
could.
looking for the secret too.
I can
That
update it
guy
before I go to
steals
work.
all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island, knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Okay.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Locksmith, memories, jail. Let's go to the back alley.
It seems to be stuck closed. Employees only.
Okay. Governor's Mansion. This is... Oh. There's a whole island here. Forest. Look at. scrapyard. High Street.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage. This was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be. Nothing left but old tent pole holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
The forest. Well, we still gotta get the mom, so...
It makes things look bigger.
Gotta find Moppy.
Welcome to my shop.
Hi. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock, I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
These are nice.
Thanks.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please don't touch the glass.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Okay. Next up, we'll go to the jail.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Watch your boots in here, son.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget. It says, jail rules. 1. No escaping. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
How's your day going?
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that
All right,
takes
guys,
me
remember
back.
the toothbrush
But
is
if
in
you're
the
looking for
shipyard
help,
desk.
You're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep. You look like you're happy.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hiya. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid. They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks. Word of it.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number. I don't remember.
Alright, I gotta go to the shipyard for a toothbrush to give him. Memories.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Fraudsters. I guess we could go to the shipyard, but somewhere that would need a lot of cleanup. The bar, maybe? But we might as well go hit the shipyard.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
No
It
toothbrush.
says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's sad to see the shipyard like this. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It always looks bigger on this side of the island. It's good for relieving stress. It's good for relieving stress. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Alright, so we still need the mop. Okay. We'll keep going. I think that's it. Lookouts. It's in the forest.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. The display case is locked. It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Okay, let's go get Polly a cracker. Here we go.
It doesn't seem interested.
Really?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I don't suppose you have a mop from a famous pirate swabby on display?
I've been trying to get the cook down at the Scum Bar to donate his, but he won't part with it.
Going to the bar then.
Do you have
That's
maps
our
of the
next
forest
stop.
here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Okay.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
My batteries are dying. Okay, let's go get Moppy. Back of the Scum Bar is the kitchen. We got it. We got a trivia thing complete. Sweet. Don't know what it does, but we did it.
It's those three clowns at the back table.
Alright.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's here on the island.
Well, of course, she came with you.
No, I didn't even know she'd be here.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Stay away from my mop. Stay away from my mop. Stay away from my mop. Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Active little guys, aren't they? Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Pleasantly scorching hot. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old." I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. Can we talk about mops some more?
I'm always happy to talk mop shop. What do you want to know?
Never mind. The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What?
Just kidding. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.
Achievement! Fan service.
Nice talking to you.
We got Loom, everybody. Little throwback to LucasArts. Total Loomage. Okay. Then we gotta make the mop. Find the mop handle tree, so we go to the forest. And then we'll make the mop. That's what it sounds like.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle. I'm hopelessly lost without a map. Ooh, purple flower. I'm hopelessly lost without it.
I think we have to have the map, maybe.
I'm hopelessly lost without it.
See if I can grab those mushrooms, maybe.
Ah. I'm hopelessly lost without. Ugh. A classic specimen of Alata needleus. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the map place, I guess.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Okay.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Bye. It makes things look bigger. If one monocle is good, two is better. This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better since I stuck them together.
Okay.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Okay, well, we got that. Let's go, we haven't been to the mansion either, so could be stuff there.
Welcome back.
Hiya. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps. It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just...
Oh! Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock. Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
I think I gotta feed the parrot, like, super quick.
Whoa! That's not supposed... I'd better fold this and put it... I like things neat. Gotta get these edges...
It doesn't seem interested.
That's folded perfectly.
Did it work or not?
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
I don't really know what's... Like, it gives you a split second, but I don't know.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch any...
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
Oh, can I shut the door on him, maybe? Like he runs back or something? We'll see.
Whoa! That's not supposed to... I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Mom would be proud. Crisp creases. Left first, then right. That's folded perfectly.
Maybe I have to get into the storage.
That'll
okay.
do, Parrot.
I think I gotta run in there.
I
think I gotta run in there. I was like, maybe lock him in, but it looks like maybe I just go behind him into the storage and then we're good.
I checked the...
Let's try it.
Whoa! That's not supposed to...
Okay.
I'd better fold...
Is anything happening?
That's folded perfectly.
I don't really know about this one, guys.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display.
Give it one more attempt, but I don't really know what's going on.
Welcome
with
back.
This part.
Please try not to touch anything that...
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. The pen is mightier than the sword. Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized... It doesn't seem interested.
He doesn't want anything.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
I don't know. Yeah, somehow we'd have to get the birdo out of here.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Gotta get these eggs.
There's some
crisp creases. That's folded perfectly.
We'll have to come back. Maybe we need something else with the...
That'll do. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum.
Some about the parrot, we gotta give it something. Muzzle it. Because he alerts every time. Okay.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and... I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Okay, we are gonna go take a sample, it looks like, from the bar. Just a little sample. Yes.
Fancy.
Fancy candle.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Yo-ho!
Stay away from my mop. Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Pleasantly scorching hot. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Would you make crackers if I gave you some cracker mix?
That stuff is strictly for home and office use. We pros don't touch it.
It's good for relieving stress.
Stay away from my mop.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse, Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing
All right,
from a
we'll head there
swanky
next.
cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Let me show you what a hack looks like.
Pretty good, Guybrush. Right on point.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time?
Ancient history.
Oh, good.
I can think of plenty of more recent things to hold against you.
Oh.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals, I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's hopeless. It's hopeless. This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better.
Okay, I can't get in though, so... what? Go on the cliff past High Street. Bookshelf under the stairs. We missed that. Yeah, we can borrow. I think it's this one right here.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you never even...
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the... You never...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing... I need...
Never brought back the last book.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with... Warning, do not try these tricks at home. It's thicker than I would have imagined. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the... I need more than...
Something a little magical. Okay. So magical, we'll head to the voodoo shop, it sounds like. They want us to check that out.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath.
Stop it.
At all times,
Stop
keep
it.
the product away from children, pets,
I get it.
aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults.
No.
Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer
Are you
accepts
kidding
no
me?
responsibility
What is-
for the consequences of any use or misuse of this
Give me
product.
the knife.
By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
Come
I
on,
am not
dude.
able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me?
No.
So I'm guessing we take the daggies
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
and maybe give it to the...
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
Give it to her at the mansion, maybe?
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
Give the
Never
frog.
heard of that before.
Forgiveness
You sure it's real
frog.
voodoo?
No comment. It works. Try.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can
Knife
help
and
someone
frogger.
forgive even very old transgressions.
Now we're talking. Let's go to the mansion. Let's do this. I didn't think it would take us like 9 hours to get a mop up and running, but we gotta do it for Moppy. Gonna throw the frog at her face. Froggy.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog. For when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough.
You kidding me?
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness.
God, I don't know which one.
As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
This could be rough.
This is for you.
Dear Carla. This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me.
Okay.
One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Oh. There's one thing I slipped. Are you kidding me?
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness.
I just don't know which one we're gonna go send.
As shown by your actions at Santo Domingo. Please accept my humblest apology.
I think that it's the last one, but
I promise to do better in the future.
I don't know, man. This could be rough.
This is for you.
I was one off, so we'll see. We'll see.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my
We
book,
got her!
and I'll treasure
Domingo!
this frog as a memento
It
of
was
the time
Domingo.
you did something right.
Right.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Nice.
I've seen that same...
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
All right. Not bad. The big GG. It was Domingo. Now we'll go give it to the cook guy. So...
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Yes!
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Oh my god.
Keep your hands off my mop.
I thought I could do a sheep mop heist. I tried to steal it. Come on. Give me that at least. I wanted to steal the mop and I couldn't.
Yo ho. This will be excellent.
So he's doing the
He'll
cookbook.
never complain again. Brilliant innovation.
Hey, baby cat, no, get out of here.
Ingredients indeed.
Well, it's definitely a mop. It's the cook's old mop.
Put that back in the bucket. Seems like a lot, but okay.
The plaque says,
Coming
in
along
memory of
nicely.
aiming seagulls of old.
Can't really do anything, so maybe somewhere around here.
I say, janitor, if you
There we
see
go.
my waiter, tell him to hurry things up a bit. I'm positively famished.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
The map is really convincing me.
You must run a tidy ship.
Go
I'll try taking it out back. We'll try. But it's only a little bit here.
Fine.
Hold on. Can't use it with anything. What if I take the knife to it? Oh! Yes, and now we put it back. Now we put it back. Okay. Bingo. Bingalo. And then...
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good.
So much to do.
Okay. Where was I, well, let's save. I haven't saved in a bit.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Okay. Gotta check the book. Okay, map store. We know where that is. Completely forgot about that.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Then we go to the forest. Nice.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go righty, lefty, righty, lefty, 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 lefty. Oh my god. Okay. It's doable. It's doable. Who's up there?
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Guess I lost my way. your mama, little prick the kids. Hey, little fella.
Okay, I think we're all good. Yes! I almost got lost, dude. I was about to, like, reset.
Hey, little dear. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature... I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. It's probably time for them to fly south. I'll take a shortcut back. I carved it myself. I made him up. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
Hey.
What is it?
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm
Just looking like Guybrush Sorry.
Expedition to fabled Monkey... Hey, watch it! Fancy.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking. Just bring me what the
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFleur. Busy?
Yup. Coming along nicely.
Would you make crackers if I gave you some cracker mix?
That stuff is strictly for home and office use. 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. This will be excellent.
Okay, we gotta go find a parrot in one of the shops. And then, you know what? I probably have to give that parrot some Cracker Jacks. Question is, which shop had the parrot? We'll have to do a little run around. See what we got. was here, right?
Hello,
Yes.
Mr. Brush.
Hiya.
Now I will go with Cracker Jacks, and then I go up to him probably, right?
It doesn't seem interested. At the end of the plank.
My mother's.
What else? Drink. I have to see what's going on with this one. You need the locksmith's crackers to distract the parrot guarding the museum. There's like a million things.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
What if I swap them? Or go like this?
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the
We
plate
did
were
it.
getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
All right. Should I feed this guy?
It already looks well fed.
Okay. Now we go back to that shop we did earlier. And bingo bango. We got everything except the toothbrush.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine.
So I
we're
know
open for
exactly
business
what
again.
we're gonna do here. We're gonna go like this. Take the key. Bingo bango.
Whoa!
He's gonna freak out. I'm gonna
That's not
grab the
supposed to be unlocked.
crackers.
I'd better fold this
Oh
and put
shit!
it in
I
storage.
maybe should have.
Then I can figure out what's wrong
Maybe
with the
should have
lock.
gave him the crackers first.
Left first, then right. That's folded perfectly.
Yeah, I probably should have gave him the crackers, then cracked the damn thing.
I'm gonna have to ask.
Yeah. Crackers, then.
Welcome back. I checked the display.
Little Cracker Jacks. Boom, bango, bango. We're out of there. Mansion time.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Okay.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all. Is that an old?
I'm gonna see if I can use anything here.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Nothing really. Eye patch, put on eye patch.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Okay. Alright. Is there any other... Alright. That's it. Other than here, I don't know how to get the toothbrush, but... It says untangle, but...
It's hopeless.
Okay, I think we're heading to the ship. Go down here. Bingo bango. Go like like this.
I think I should move farther away from the quartermaster first.
Threepwood, are you trying to fool me by wearing an eye patch? That is the worst disguise I've ever seen.
No, of course not. Just having a little eye trouble. Blepharospasm.
Oh, try some cashews. You might be short on magnesium. Or wits.
Darn, I thought this thing was supposed to be magic. I must have forgotten something. I better take off this eye patch first. I'd need a lot of keys to open that. The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
What do you make of this eye patch?
All right, magical eye patch, here we go.
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing, a particular charm of great power, you must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Can you tell me where to find the bite?
I wish I could.
Me too. I'll treat myself to a purple flower. I hope I don't get tossed in jail for this. Gotcha, you pointy little tracheophyte. Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historic. It looks pretty and smells wonderful. This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up. There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Yeah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can
dead.
with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Looks like I grinded out that Sea of Thieves Skelly Curse. It only took me a couple hours here. I might have the speed record now. Got the Skelly Curse under 2 hours. Unbelievable.
Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay. How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick. Shoddy stuffed animal. Wait a minute. I've seen this mop before. Where did you get it?
I stole it from a pirate.
Oh, LeChuck will like that. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew.
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Very nice.
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Uh-oh. So evil. We're setting sail, boys. Get the galleon ready. We're heading out. Oh, wait, we're getting tracked. We're getting tracked. Part 2. There we go. Achievement. Achievement. That will be a good spot. And my controller. What? Controller died. The achievement unlocked killed my controller. Instantly. Instantly killed my controller. Alright. We'll let this play out and then I'll make a save and we'll leave it there.
You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island where you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
I don't think I can save just yet, so let me
Can I leave
do
the
this
hold?
and then I'll save.
No!
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
Silverhand, I've been brigged.
Nothing's worse than this.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't
I'm
sleep at
getting
all.
chicken pecked.
The chickens have their ways.
The Athena chickens.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty.
Roast duck.
But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
What if I need to,
Rat sauce.
You know.
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
Okay.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hole sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo-ho, pirate's life for me.
Alright guys, that's a good spot to save it. So I'm gonna save right there. Thanks everyone for coming out. We'll continue on later throughout the week. But that's at least the first chapter done. I think there's like 5, so we're at least getting through it. We did a couple hours. But thanks everyone for coming out. We'll come back with this. It's been fun. It's not bad so far. I'm enjoying it. Some of the puzzles get a little tricky, but I do enjoy the hint book. Like it kind of pushes you in the right direction. And it doesn't fully give it away, but I appreciate that they added that, because it's like we would be looking up guides left and right, being lost. So, but I'm enjoying it. The voice acting, music, all that's good. The Athena chicken right there, looking good. But thanks Blue for coming out. This will be up on Video on Demand and YouTube, and we will catch you guys later for more swabbing in the Twitch zone. Bye for now. We'll see you guys.